CEO Jeff Bezos revealed an ambitious plan to launch one of the largest rockets ever designed by the end of this decade. Blue Origin is planning to launch the New Glenn rocket to orbit. Here's what you need to know about it. Blue Origin has completed its first crewed flight, and it's set to use what it learned to power some of its more ambitious missions. On July 20, the firm set up 4 passengers in a new Shepard rocket from its West Texas facility. The flight set records for the oldest and youngest person to go to space as they crossed the internationally recognized Karman line boundary of space. While the flight attracted criticism as a display of billionaires taking needless trips into space for a few minutes, Blue Origin plans to use the technology from the rocket to develop a more powerful rocket. The larger rocket is called New Glenn. It was first unveiled in September 2016 with the goal of sending crew and cargo to orbit, whereas the new Shepard isn't capable of reaching orbit. Progress with the new Shepard is expected to help build New Glenn. There is quite a bit of technology transfer from New Shepard to New Glenn. Jarrett Jones, head of the New Glenn program, said during the live stream of Blue Origin's first crewed launch. The rocket could send satellites that help people on Earth, like those for internet access and weather tracking. It all starts with New Glenn. Blue Origin, New Glenn. What does the name mean? New Glenn is named after the NASA astronaut John Glenn. In 1962, he became the 3rd American to go to space as one of the Mercury 7 astronauts. The mission also made him the first American to orbit the Earth. Blue Origin also named its smaller New Shepard rocket designed for suborbital space tourism, after NASA astronaut Alan Shepard. He became the first American in space back in 1961, and in 1971, he became the first person to hit a golf ball on the moon. In 1998, at the age of 77, John Glenn set the record as the oldest person to go to space when he launched aboard the Discovery Space Shuttle. Ironically, Blue Origin beat this record when it launched the first crewed New Shepard mission with 82-year-old Wally Funk on board. Blue Origin, New Glenn. What are the specs? New Glenn is big. The first stage measures 57.5 meters, 188.5 feet, and the second stage, 23.4 meters, 76.9 feet. The whole vehicle measures 96 meters tall, 313 feet, with a tank diameter of 7 meters, 23 feet. The first stage has 7 BE-4 engines, powered by liquid oxygen and liquefied natural gas. These produce 3.85 million pounds of thrust at sea level. The second stage uses 2 BE-3U engines to produce 240,000 pounds of thrust in a vacuum. It uses liquid oxygen and hydrogen as its fuel. Blue Origin claims the rocket can launch 45 metric tons, 99,208 pounds, to low Earth orbit, and 13 metric tons, 28,660 pounds, to geostationary transfer orbit. How does it compare to SpaceX Falcon 9? The Falcon 9 is SpaceX's most used rocket. It has powered 124 of the company's 132 launches, including its 3 crewed missions. The Falcon 9 measures 70 meters tall, 229 feet, with a diameter of 3.66 meters, 12 feet. The first stage uses 9 Merlin engines to offer 1.7 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. The second stage uses 1 MVAC engine to offer 220,500 pounds of thrust in a vacuum. The rocket can carry 22,800 kilos, 50,265 pounds, to low Earth orbit, and 8,300 kilos, 18,300 pounds, to geostationary transfer orbit. New Glenn is clearly bigger and more powerful, but it's important to remember that SpaceX also offers a 3-core variant called the Falcon Heavy, with a total of 27 Merlin engines delivering 3.1 million pounds of thrust at liftoff. It can send 63,800 kilograms, 140,660 pounds, to low Earth orbit, and 26,700 kilos, 58,860 pounds, to geostationary transfer orbit. That's before you get to the underdeveloped Starship, capable of sending over 100 tons, 220,000 pounds, to low Earth orbit. When will it launch? The big question. At the 2016 unveiling, the firm expected to launch it before the end of the decade. In February 2021, Blue Origin announced that it pushed the launch back from late 2021 to the fourth quarter of 2022. The BE-4 engine from New Glenn will also power United Launch Alliance's Falcon Centaur rocket. The engine is expected to be delivered this year ahead of Falcon's first flight. What do you think about that? Tell us in the comments section below. And before leaving, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this.